this at the target level.
What the f*** on with him?
What's that?
No, come on, we're moving down this way. Gotta move, gotta move. Good. Hey, have a move. Exactly what Carl said was gonna happen, right? Those 5 terrorists went in the local mall here near Bon Aqua, and they did some damage, but they hadn't caught them yet, right? This is y'all's land though. Teamed up, you live in these houses, they're out in your land, your family's still out there, right? You've been going doing Black Friday shopping like men do, you know? So you gotta go find them, clear these woods of them, do whatever it takes to win this battle, basically, take them out. Safety, medical, teamwork, hits. All right, on steel, that's gonna increase or decrease your time overall to give you the better score. See what I mean? Lower time wins. All right, so everything's timed. So when we tell you to load, you're gonna load your secondary, like we taught you, then load your primary with that 1 2-round magazine, right? And once you go dry, you can reload, but you're on safe, you're not shooting anymore at that one shooting station. You're only gonna shoot 2 rounds apiece at each station that's set up for shooting, okay? And you're only shooting one person at a time. The other guys will be pulling security, taking care of the medical portion of the scenario. See this cone right here?
Yeah.
All right, one cone that we point to, that symbolizes the place that you're gonna be shooting from. All right, whatever position you want, we're not dictating positions, prone, standing, whatever you can do to accurately engage the target. That cone is where you're shooting from, the shooting line per se. There's 2 cones just like this at the target that we're gonna point out. They're on the left and right side of those targets. Make sure you're communicating, make sure you're doing everything safe, make sure you're listening to the commands of our medics. They're gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna give you some cues. They're not gonna tell you everything because they give you some classes on it, right? Use your common sense. They'll give you some cues. Myself, I'll be grading your hits. I'll be listening for hits on steel. You got 2 attempts at that steel, so if you can do it real fast and hit it, good. But realize you get 2 shots. If you miss them, that's your 2 shots. It's 2 you didn't get. I'll be keeping tick marks.
How much time do we have before we start?
You're started.
Okay. Fair enough.
Who's got? Who's gonna keep time?
Check out your med kit. Make sure you don't send it.
All right, I can.
The chest seals, tourniquets on top.
Do it without hitting.
That's
Get at him, man. Get at him.
breathe out. One. Time.
Time just started.
All right, next man.
Step off to the side, guys. Here we go.
All right, we're moving. Casualty.
Right arm, right leg, right arm, right leg.
Eyes and ears. One shooter right here. Right here. Right here.
I got right arm.
Take your target. You get 2 chances.
Can we flip them over?
2 hits. Yeah, exactly. Hit. Next. Move up. Yes.
What do you guys need? Guys, get up here. Dusty, shoot. What do you guys need? Right arm, left leg. Fix it.
Need another shooter.
Next shooter, next shooter. Get a new one.
See your target.
This patient's going with us. This patient's going with us.
Yes. Here. One more shooter here.
Next shooter, next shooter.
Next shooter.
Who has the shot?
Go.
Hey, this patient's
target.
going with us. This
You can post up if you want to.
Patient's going with us.
Yes. All right, shooting's complete. We gotta get out of here.
Flip it. We need. This is the head. Get the head over here.
Head left, head left.
All right, left. Tuck the feet, tuck the feet, tuck the head.
Team leader.
Watch your muzzles.
Where you going next? Where you going
Right,
to?
everyone face the head.
Where you going to?
Grab it. Left.
Right here. Going this
Right
way,
here,
guys.
Down, down,
Somebody
down.
on the corner.
Down,
Get on the
down.
corner.
Right leg is still bleeding. What do we do if one tourniquet fails?
Put another tourniquet
Let's go.
Guys, whoever's not busy,
Face
down there.
out, pull security.
Check it.
Shooter.
Reassessing, right?
Swap out next shooter.
Move! Next man, next man.
Who's up, who's up?
All right, we got a medevac right down here. There's a medevac down on the
right,
road.
time.
Let's go, let's go.
Got this side. You have the front before I get the back.
All right, I'll take point.
He's on him. He's arming. All right, guys. Slow and easy down the hill. Nice and easy. Short steps. Remember, he's head first.
I'll take point.
Guys, lift up a little more. Guys, feet first. Come on, look around. Be careful. Let's go. Move.
This way, guys. This way, guys. Going downhill.
Slide in the truck. Are we all getting in the truck?
No, come on, we're moving down this way. Gotta move, gotta move.
Let's go.
I'll come back.
Over here, guys.
Hey, down the lower road, the lower road. Who's next? One more? Got one more?
Let's go.
Talk to each other.
Hey, look where we're moving next, guys. Look where we're moving next.
Take your time. Get your hits.
10 minutes in, we thought you guys had been at 5 minutes at this point.
I call out the color, you hit it. One shot per, I call out the color, you hit it. One more, guys.
Adam, what's our stopgap? What's our stopgap?
What the on with him?
Yeah.
Help me.
Here, we got another guy over here, so
We
we
got
got to
another
jump
leg.
in.
What?
Orange or white? Orange or white?
Loading.
Orange again.
Come on, over here. You can shoot over there.
Save your life.
Move your patient. Watch your muscle. He's bleeding to death. He's bleeding to death. Let's go.
Let's go. Pelvic cleave. Pelvic cleave.
Who's taking care of the patient?
Got one back there. We got one back.
You got people bleeding to death?
George.
Crosser right here.
Two on the left.
You hit white, you hit orange.
Two on that white over there. Two on the little white, two on the other little white. No, you didn't hit it. Two. Two on little orange, two on big orange.
He's running 7. Watch that muscle.
guys need?
That could be your uncle's leg.
Need a hand? He's good. Is he good? Put my knee right here. Can you work with it? No, I gotta go under. I gotta go under. Go under the knee. You wanna roll him? Let's try it. Give it here, I'll hand it to you.
Twist, twist.
I will hand it to you. Got it. Go ahead.
Hand exercise.
Time.
16:08. We thought you guys would do that in 7 minutes.
Well, bullshit.
7 minutes. Just kidding.
You good?
Yeah,
You guys-
go ahead. Let's do a quick hot wash, right? Quick hot wash.
All right, look, go ahead and get your breath. Everything's holstered right.
Your
Everything's
gun's all
locked to the
secure.
rear.
I'm gonna
You
put
got
this
your
muzzle
buddy
down over
policed
here.
up your magazines for you. You never leave without your shit. Okay, so get your magazines. Take a deep breath.
Think about how you secure your gear. Back pockets and stuff isn't going to be good enough. This is learning, right? We're learning from this.
What was that time again, Mick?
16 minutes, 8 seconds.
How do you guys think you did?
It was eye-opening. Not great.
I mean, did you work through it? Did you get from point A to point B?
We did a good job. Definitely think we can do better if we
This way.
run it again.
Go in the shade
Come on
here,
over here, guys.
or you can stand out and sound like an idiot.
Grab your gear, guys. Let's not forget it.
Hey, good job, guys. Good job. Look, not many of you work together, right? Especially in this context. You're tired. You're stressed out. You're doing a lot of shit. People's yelling at you. You're worried about being safe. That's a lot of things going on, man. That's good though, but everything that you felt like you, this is exactly the time you want to, right? This is exactly the time you want to. It's good. This is all learning. This is very important. If you never during training, you would never get any better. And even the best of the best, whoever they are, they had to many a times to know what they were missing, right? Y'all did awesome, man. You were tired. You're listening to all those commands. You made most of your hits. You made a lot of hits. You got 5, 10, 15, 20 hits out of the possible, 10 per target area. I didn't count these. This is just shooting to suppress while you get those guys behind cover, right? So I thought you did real well. A lot of things you got to pay attention to. How many things are you thinking in your head like, man, I could have done better at this or that or whatever?
Better with muzzle control for sure.
Well, that's definitely a good one. But I mean, but again, it opens your eyes. It gives you that hunger to be better, right? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Some of your shooting positions, they feel a little shaky. Remember what we say about your subconscious taking over when you're under stress and your consciousness is flooded, right? So some of your subconscious, if you're not familiar or comfortable with a lot of those shooting positions, you're going to go back to something. You're just going to throw it up there, right? So it's just something to get better at. Still good, still good. You lasted through it. Y'all did damn good, man. The medical portion, Don was watching you.
So overall, you guys did really well. What we normally see is kind of what we saw here. Until prompted, no stop gaps. You know, where was your knee? When I prompted you, you did it. So you have 3 bleeders. You had 3 bleeders down here. You had 2 up there. What limbs were they on?
2 legs down here and 1 arm on mine.
Right, and then up top hill, the first patient, we
Had
said
2 legs,
right
1 leg,
arm,
1
which he was missing half of his right arm. I know there was no blood spraying out, but what happens is it's supposed to be chaotic. I guarantee it will be chaotic for real, right? And the only people who can slow it down and calm it down is each one of you. Take some deep breaths, slow down, look at what you're doing, focus, and move through it. Overall, on the medical stuff, you guys did really well. Prompted you for a second tourniquet, you went for a second tourniquet. It is not as easy as it is when we're using a nice pretty prop and you're just sitting up there. You see how the grass got in there when you're trying to do the tourniquet?
Everything up.
Okay?
Especially the double.
You got anything?
Yeah, it says if you don't know if somebody's being reassessed, because you know they're removed, you don't know if whoever dragged them checked them or not. As soon as you come to it, instead of wasting time asking every other person, because everybody's gainfully employed, right? Everybody's employed. Instead of asking everybody and just waiting for somebody to feed you an answer that you want, just check it again, and then move on to the next person, right? And if you're not, always look for work. You're always looking for work, man. I don't care what it is, you're looking for work, right? But you guys did a pretty good job. You're like, whoa, we checked outside, and Dusty and whoever the other guy was with him, you're like, hell, I don't know, well, let's check. That was good.
Here, I got one more thing really quick. When you're doing this stuff, you have to finish what you start. If somebody runs over to a patient and sees you working on a tourniquet,
Amen.
they figure you're going start to finish on that and they walk away. When you walked over to help him, you walked to every patient one time, but you didn't do a treatment initially. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You walked over and there was 3 bleeders. he was doing a stopgap and putting on a tourniquet, and you walked over and were like, okay, he's good. No, he's not good. He's only basically trying to manage 2 bleeders. We still got another one. If you see it, stop it, fix it, and then move on. Okay, because then we can cross it off the list.
If I see one that has 1 arm missing and one that has 3, there's one guy and the guy with 3. Is that guy more?
They're all
shit sandwich.
They're all bleeding
Sure,
bad.
absolutely.
So just
You got enough a man for each.
So
don't you?
here's the thing that I'll tell you.
Right, there's only one man with a 3 limb. That was the only thing.
Here's
No,
the
I'm saying
thing that
that
I'll
you got
tell
a man
you.
for each casualty.
Sure.
Is it faster? You know, remember when we talked about in the very first day, less is more, right? We want him less steps, less moving. All this movement. Oh, okay, he's good. You know, you're gonna have to go back to him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're there and you see a bleeder, that was a pretty big bleeder, right? Big old limb hanging off. You got to put a tourniquet on it. And like I said, we're being hypercritical, so you learn from this.
Yeah, awesome.
You guys did a great job.
I'd rather have that.
We want you to progress as far as possible with this
So
stuff.
part of that, what he's talking about, like you're saying triage, right? So, but do you have people to treat each guy? You had 2 guys shooting, so you got to just opening your tunnel vision a little bit and seeing what the big picture is. Like, hey, we got 2 guys shooting. I got 3 guys. There's 3 casualties. Let me just take a casualty, like he said, start to finish, and then those guys, they can figure out what's going on with that guy. I got this guy, and that's what I'm working on.
Does it change anything if we appointed him as a team leader?
What if you point him as a team leader and about 30 seconds later you get shot in the
I didn't
face?
know if it changed anything.
So,
Okay.
but
Take charge.
one of the things that happens in this chaotic, and there's a reason, there's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
So prior to getting up there and shooting, if you were on patient care first, did you even know what the hell was up there? Like, did you even look up and go, oh, 3 rubber dummies, couple steel targets? Did you even know? Who didn't go up there to shoot?
I looked at it, and there were already 2 guys heading up there behind the 2 barricades.
I told him 2
So I
guys,
came back
one on
to
each
look.
barricade. I
Did
told
you guys
him
see
that.
his point though?
Yeah,
what I'm
absolutely.
You fixated on bloody people while there were people that were threats.
I told
What
him
if there's all
the
this
shooters
fire
go up.
going on and both your guys got shot and you guys are back here treating? Remember
was
what we said
watching.
about a tourniquet? I'm looking up.
Yep.
I'm looking up. Oh shit, my guy's down. I gotta respond.
I kind of expected you to injure one of the people who were shooting.
I was just letting
I
them
tried
know
to
that
look
they.
up. Okay, they both
Oh,
still.
that's good. You were working hard. You had 3 bleeders, so you guys, like I said, overall did a great job. I mean, you worked through it, and you guys were running most of the time.
Well, the most important part is, I mean, obviously we want to do the best we can, and we want to look good, and we will be right. And you want to beat everybody, so you can get all the prizes or whatever. But the biggest reward from all this is just learning where you need to work and just opening your eyes to something so you can get better at that. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So did you fail a little
Yeah,
bit?
a little bit. Yeah.
Did you learn something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Success.
Yep.
Did we do it
Context.
safely? Did we do it
I
safely?
think so. Yeah.
I think
Success.
The context here, guys. None of you are running around with 5 guys with rifles and mag carriers. Cecilia just said today in Jacksonville, you say game store?
Yeah,
Active
there's
shooter, 3
a
people
Steve
dead.
Madden tournament.
Scenario that we just made up, a mall active shooter that just happened this morning.
Stuff like this is also good for shaking out your gear, you know, because when you guys are fist fighting, your rifles are going all over
Oh,
the
man,
place. One of
everywhere.
your rifles went muzzle down and the dirt got filled up. So it kind of shows you, and then when you're walking, you know, you got to have a hand on your rifle. It's, you know, having a good 2-point sling that you can adjust and cinch down, not have the connection points real close together on the receiver, spread them out, you know, because it supports more of the rifle and it's not going to flip all over the place. Also, good pouches, so when you stow your mags and stuff, you know, it doesn't get ripped out when you're moving, you're dumping mags on the ground. So it makes you kind of reassess your gear as well, you know, where you're going to put your sling, what kind of sling you have, in case you have to cinch it down so you can have both hands and move and fight, you know.
I got a question for you guys. In a real deal, are you caring about the mags you drop?
Do you guys really care
Are you
about that? Or is
are you policing your mags in a real?
What?
Well, if I get somewhere for you, from this scenario that we give you, the big picture, right? They're on your property.
Okay.
If you get to your where your mags and the boxes are stored, do you
Yeah.
need something to put the bullets in, or are you going to feed the bullets into the
You
rifle
absolutely
one
need
at a
something to
time?
put the bullets in, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm considering.
Exactly.
We're just trying to make you pay attention to detail and open your eyes to everything around you so you don't leave your shit. But I don't want to drop my shit either and
Dudes,
leave it.
are all of you staying for dinner?
Yes, sir.
So if you got questions, talk about them amongst yourselves,
Okay.
write
Come
them
on with
down.
some shit, we'll talk about all of it.
So you guys
So we
need
get
an
everybody
AR.
Step out on the line here.